Hello, good evening. Welcome back to. No, welcome back, because this is the first time I'm ever saying hi on this brand new spanking channel. So, welcome to the Lunar Library ASMR. For the first time, I am sending you a very warm, happy, relaxing welcome, and I hope you found your way here okay. I hope you're doing okay. I'm so excited to finally have this channel. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, and so many of you guys have been screaming at me to finally start an ASMR channel, so here we sit. Okay, so I'm just so excited. You probably found your way here from my main channel called Emmy, but if you didn't, a very warm welcome to you as well. I hope you found your way here okay. And I just thought for this first little ASMR session, we would just sit down, relax, and I would properly introduce myself to you, since I don't think I've even introduced myself yet, which is extremely rude. So hi, hello, my name is Emma. This is the Lunar Library, and we're just gonna relax. I'm gonna tell you some really random facts about myself, maybe some bizarre ones, maybe some weird ones, some strange ones, and we're just gonna get to know each other. So if you would like, feel free to comment down below a really weird fact about yourself as well, so we can kind of all get to know each other and such. But yeah, I'm just really excited, so I'm not gonna dawdle on for too much longer, and I'm just gonna get right into it. So, like I said, my name is Emma. I do have a main channel, mostly where I talk about books, and on that channel, I don't whisper. I just talk in my normal voice. I talk all about books. I have some book clubs, and ASMR is something I've really been wanting to branch out into for a while. So here we sit. Here we are. As you can see, I adore literature. I want a lot of what is going to be on this channel as well to be focused on books. I have lots of ideas for some series and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm very new to this whole ASMR thing, so please bear with me while we go through this little ASMR journey together, I guess. My next fact is that I really like mint chocolate. I really like mint chocolate. It's some of my favorite chocolate, but it's always so hard to find mint chocolate that doesn't have animal products in it. So a lot of the time, what I do, I will take a handful of dark chocolate chips, and then I'll shove all those in my mouth, and then right after that, I will take a sip of mint tea or peppermint tea, because it's really good. That combination together, and it kind of creates this mint chocolate miracle in your mouth, and it's just so good. I just adore mint chocolate. I know a lot of people don't, but I just really do. So my next fact about myself is that I really like snails. Yeah, I really like snails. The animal. They're both sitting over there right now, so I won't get up to show you them, but on the wall I have a painting of a snail, and then one of my friends for Christmas, she knit me this cute little crochet snail, and he's so cute. He looks like, I don't know if you can see my jellyfish on my bookshelf right now. Wait, no you can't. But he looks like that, and he is just adorable. He is so cute. So I really like snails. I get so happy when I go for a walk or something and I see them on the ground, and I scoop a bunch of them up, and then they just start crawling along. I just find them really cute. I don't know. While we're on the topic of animals, I guess, I also have a dog. A lot of you may know her because she is literally just an angel incarnate on this earth. She recently turned 4, and her name is Evie. Her name is Evie. I adore her with my whole heart and soul. I will make sure to put in a picture of her, but she's just adorable. I did name her Evie because I also love Pokemon, but more than that, she's my whole happiness. We got her on a farm, and she's just a big mix of things like German Shepherd, Labradoodle. I think she might have some Nova Scotia Duck Doller in her, and just a bunch of things, but I just love her. I love her to bits so much. When we got her, she actually had like a heart, the white patch in the shape of a heart on her forehead. It was so cute because we got her like a few days before Valentine's Day, so it just worked out like it was just cute. But yeah, something that I do have here that I can show you. This is a very recent fact about myself. It should probably take like one pre-sentence of explanation. So I also have post-concussion syndrome, unfortunately, ever since I suffered a concussion in 2019. And because of that, I'm not going to go into it, but because of that, it's extremely hard for me to watch movies, go on screens, read books, basically do any of the things that I love to do. But recently, I've been able to watch movies extremely slowly. And so the first movie that I decided to watch all by myself since 2019 was Howl's Moving Castle. Howl's Moving Castle, what a dream. And so since then, since finishing that one, I've watched more Studio Ghibli films, and so I've just been on this like journey, and it's just been incredible. So far I've watched Howl's Moving Castle, Spirited Away, which was beautiful, and recently the most recent one I finished was Princess Mononoke. And so I have been a little bit decorating the space behind me, as well as just kind of commemorating and celebrating the achievements and just being able to watch some movies very, very slowly. And so someone I can show you right here is No Face. He's just so cute, and he's also a lamp, which I won't leave on, but maybe we can do something with him later. So he just sits on my desk, and he is just absolutely so cute. I just love him. So that is that, and the Studio Ghibli films are quickly becoming some of my favorite films of all time. I adore them. I adore them so much. Another very extremely random fact about me is that I do write with my right hand, like when I write with a pencil or pen or something like that. But when it comes to sports and other things like that, I am actually left-handed, which is interesting. And I'm also left-footed when it comes to soccer or anything like that. I kick the ball with my left foot, so kind of weird. But for example, badminton, tennis, hockey, what else? Golf, baseball, anything like that, basketball. I'm left-handed, which is interesting, but that's just a random fact. One of my favorite TV shows is Peaky Blinders. I just really enjoy Peaky Blinders. It is the most stylish show I think I've ever seen in my life, and I just really, really love it. It just oozes style, and it's gorgeous. So I also have not been able to watch that show though since 2019, which is devastating, but I think it would still remain one of my favorites. So yeah, something I'm trying very hard not to do right now because I don't think it would be start doing that until I did ballet, which I guess is a nice segue into the next fact, which is that I did ballet for a few years, a number of years. I did a lot of extracurriculars. I just fall in love so easily with everything, and so mostly during the years of high school, I did a lot of different things, which unfortunately resulted in the biggest burnout I've ever experienced in my life because I was just doing way too much. But ballet and dance was one of those things. So was music. I was playing the flute, the cello, a little bit of baritone saxophone, piccolo, guitar. So all of those things as well. I was in every musical ensemble that I could get my hands on in school, which was amazing. And I was also doing rugby and just a whole bunch of other extracurriculars like the school play and theater and stuff like that, choir. So I do love everything, and I would gladly spend my time doing any hobby, probably. But yeah, I did do ballet, which is why my toes are just a little bit crackish. So what else can I tell you? My favorite color is dark green. I don't think you can see, but the chair I'm currently sitting on is dark green, and I really like dark green and black as a color combination. I just find them really nice and just a good pairing together, so I really like those two. Hence, like, my bookshelves are black, my keyboard is green, a lot of clothing articles that I own are green, my water bottle's green. It may be a problem, but that's okay. I think after I'm done this little ASMR video, I will make a cup of tea. I don't know what kind yet. Maybe lemon tea. I really do like lemon tea, or peppermint, since I was just talking about peppermint. I might do a peppermint tea. So I guess that is a fact. I do really enjoy my tea. I do really like tea. I used to only drink black teas, but recently I have been liking a lot more herbal teas and stuff like that. So that's kind of been my jam recently, because I've been noticing that whenever I drink black tea now, it kind of gives me a little bit of a tummy ache. So on the topic of caffeine, my best friend, no, it's not my best friend, I really like coffee. I would say I do prefer my coffee to my tea. I love waking up to the smell of coffee. I really do love waking up to the smell of coffee. And then, like, that first sip in the morning when you wake up and, like, it touches your soul. Do you know what I mean? Like, it touches your soul. The coffee just goes down and just, like, touches your soul. So I do really like coffee. I love having coffee with oat milk. Definitely my preferred plant milk. It's just incredible, so delicious. I would highly recommend you try oat milk if you haven't tried it before, because it's just a whole other experience, honestly. So yeah. My next fact is that my first word that I ever spoke as a human being on this planet, in English at least, because I don't know what language babies are speaking. They just have their own thing going on. I don't know. We'll never understand, but the first English word that I spoke, I think I started speaking but okay, the situation was my dad was yelling at my dog at the time named Murphy, and he was yelling at Murphy because Murphy was on the couch and he wasn't supposed to be on the couch. So my dad was yelling at Murphy to get down, get off the couch, get down, get off the couch, get down, get off the couch. Okay, I don't know why I was freestyling here. So then I was watching this, and so my first word, I was just like mimicking and replicating. So then I yelled down. So then my first word was down because I was yelling at my dog, which is nice. I kind of like that. Well, not that I was yelling at my dog, but just that my first like verbal communication in the world was with an animal. I just really like that because I love animals. That's a fact I won't spend too much time on because I could talk forever about animals and different kinds and stuff like that, but yeah, so that is that fact. We are entering summer here and warm weather in Canada, which is where I live. That's where I live. Which for me is both a happy and a slightly inconveniencing time because I really vehemently dislike being warm. I cannot stand being warm. I do not like being warm. I much prefer the cold and cold weather. I can't take being warm. I can't do it. Every summer, Heatstroke and I get very much acquainted. We very much get acquainted every single summer, which is so unfortunate. My dad says it runs in the family. I guess maybe it's like a Scottish thing, or that's what my grandma always used to say. The overheating gene derived from Scotland. But it's just so bad. I get warm extremely easily, and so when it gets so warm here in the summer, it's definitely a struggle. So I'm definitely more of a winter girl. I really do like the snow and being cold and doing winter things. So yeah, but that's okay. It's okay because I do like some parts of summer, but yeah. Speaking of, I guess, the Lunar Library and stars and stuff like that, I really like Star Wars. I do really like Star Wars, which is my favorite Star Wars film. I think honestly it's A New Hope. I think honestly it's gotta be A New Hope, just because it's just like the first one, and it makes me laugh a lot, probably unintentionally, but it just really does. And if you've seen George Lucas's director's cut, I just love all of the stupid shit that he left in, like all of the creatures and like the very insane amount of screen time that he let random creatures, flanks, and behinds occupy. Like that one, like 20-second shot of one of those animals, one of those creatures, one of those aliens that stormtroopers ride. Oh, if I was 10 years old, I would have been able to tell you exactly what it was called, but it just like crawls across the screen very slowly for like 20 seconds for no reason, and the CGI looks terrible. I love it. I just love it so much. So Star Wars is definitely one of my favorite movies. Not my favorite movie of all time, but I also won't get him. But I also have a little baby Yoda. He's currently sitting on my couch. He lives here. He's just so cute. He's so small. You've probably seen him if you came from my main channel. But I just love him. Who doesn't love him? He's so cute. Yeah, I really like baby Yoda. So I mean, don't we all? Who doesn't? Who doesn't? My next fact is that very recently in my life, like a few months ago, I got told that I write, like the physical act of writing, in the way that you hold a pencil and stuff. I got told that I write incorrectly, which is really sad. I was at the optometrist. I'll be a pest, but you write like a child. And I was like, well, no one ever told me that. Apparently I hold my pencil incorrectly. This is how I hold my pencil. Please don't laugh at me. I don't know. I was just so cheesed, that like no one had ever told me. We've had many years for elementary school teachers or high school teachers or my parents or my friends or university teachers or doctors or anything like that for them to tell me that I wasn't writing correctly. I mean, it works for me. It works fine for me. But now I'm just like hyper aware of it. And whenever I see someone writing, I'm like, I do it wrong. Like, I know I do it wrong. Anyway, that's just a random fact that I was kind of floored by. It's always like fun to find out weird stuff about yourself, I think. But anyway, my next fact is that I've always wanted a cat. I've always wanted to have a cat, but I never have because both my parents are allergic. And I did move out and I do live in this apartment, but I don't know if I want to get a cat in an apartment. I would love to take it out for walks, like adopt a cat, rescue a cat. Yeah, I just have a whole bunch of names already picked out that I think would just be so good for a cat, but I'm not going to say anything because it'll be a surprise. But oh my gosh, I just really want a cat. Anyway. Okay, coming down to the last few facts here. The first one is that I really like banana flavor. I really like banana flavored things. I mean bananas in general, yes, but like simulated bananas. It just hits different. One of my favorite snacks is like just cutting up bananas into like little slices and then popping them in the freezer, and then they get like a little bit cold, and then you sprinkle some cinnamon on it. Really good. But I can trace all of this back because when I was younger, I used to get ridiculous amounts of strep throat. I used to get a lot of strep throat, so much so that the doctor was like, we're gonna have to steal your tonsils if you don't stop getting strep throat. And so I stopped getting strep throat because I was like, no one is stealing my tonsils. But every time you get strep throat, at least where I am, and at least the antibiotic that I was prescribed was always banana flavored. I believe it's amoxicillin, right? For all my medical friends out there. But banana flavored amoxicillin specifically, it was literally so good that I would beg my mother to let me just consume amoxicillin freely because I loved the way that it tasted. My childhood. So now, whenever I have like a banana popsicle or banana smoothie or anything like that, it's so good. Banana froyo. Oh, banana ice cream. Yeah, so that is another fact about me, I guess. Okay, what is another one that I can tell you? I'm really looking at my list. What have I not said? Oh, I haven't even told you like basic facts about myself, I guess. So I am currently in university. Well, not right now because of my post-concussion syndrome, unfortunately, but I do plan to really try to go back to school. I miss it so much, as you might have guessed, or maybe not. I study literature. I study English literature as well as classical studies, so that would be the history, ancient history of ancient Greece, ancient Rome, and ancient Egypt. It's a lot of fun. I adore school. I love school. I love studying. I love learning. Going to university has been so far one of the best things ever. I just really, really adore it with my whole heart. So, very impatiently waiting the day I can get back to academia properly. I mean, not that I'm really out of academia because but you know what I mean. So, anyway, I think excited to kind of start learning, just how to do some good ASMR because I just feel so amateur, which isn't a bad thing, but yeah, I'm just so excited about this channel, and I'm pretty sure I also uploaded this channel on the day that my main channel hit 100,000, which is crazy. And honestly, that's looking like it might be tonight. So I'm just also very excited about that tonight. But like I said, I think I am gonna go make a cup of tea. Once again, thank you so much for subscribing and being here. And if there's anything you want to see, if there's any ASMR videos, any requests, any recommendations, anything like that, once again, I keep saying it, thank you for your love and your support, and I'm gonna see you so soon in the next video.